Side made this.
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant to the Real, the pod where real niggas get on here and rant. This is the #1 podcast in the top 50. No need to look that up. Google is wrong. They're stealing your data right now. Don't trust them. I am your host, Uncle Shab, the hardest working in the world. Now let's start your day off with eggs, bacon, vibes. And I am here to bring you immaculate vibes. It's a great day, y'all. It's an amazing day. When I tell you I truly am the hardest working, I mean that. I don't just be me pulling smoke and just saying stuff. It's a proven fact. You get this podcast, and I did it, recorded it, and edited it, and put it out within 4 hours. You don't get top service like that from not being the hardest worker. You know what I mean? Like, half work can get that done, but the hardest working, that gets that done. 4 hours. Like, I'm the magic man, yo. Like, you should be paying me more to teach y'all how to do this. I hate doing last minute shit like, oh snap, I need to do this. I only got a few minutes to do it. But at the same time, it's also like last minute is my best work. That's where the buzzer beater comes in. That's just where like do some bullshit and it worked. Should it work? No, it should never work. But it does. And that is where I clutch in and do my best fucking work. 4 fucking hours. Let's fucking go, man. We got more people doing strange shit in public, yo. Like, I'm not understanding what's with people nowadays. Like, as a man, why are you jorking it in public, though? Like, I get it. You're horny. You want to get your vibes going. You want to get your move rolling. But why on a plane? Why in the car? Why where people can see you? Like, I truly don't understand what kick you get out of it when people see you just gorking it. Just getting one off for the one off. Like, someone's got to explain this to me. Well, what do you feel when you do this? Because there has to be a reason why you did it. And maybe I'm missing it. You know, maybe it's not meant for me to understand. There's always, inclusivity doesn't mean everyone needs to be involved. So, I get it. From a certain standpoint, like, that's why I don't understand it. But there's also, why do you do it? Is it like the shock value? Is it when you see people's face go, is that what, like, gets you going? Does that get the engine revving? Like, does that get the juices really actually, like, building up? Does that get the pipe pressure under? Does that get the pipe under pressure? Whew. That was a word salad. But no, this dude's on a plane and he's talking to this, he's Indian guy, I'm not surprised. Told this lady she was pretty and, you know, she wanted him to go to his hotel. He had $5,000 for her when they landed. She was like, nah. He's all grabbing on the waitress and shit. Or not the waitress, the flight attendant. See, you can't do that weird shit like that. Then, man just starts cranking that shit out. to the thought of the lady. You can't be this horny, yo. See, that's the problem with the stuff that people be watching now. They think, oh, if I just do this, this will happen. Or if I say this will happen. No. You can't just, pull it out and start rubbing away. It's the stuff y'all watching that y'all think y'all can do this, and you can't. You can't. But, I digress. I'm assuming he was probably watching some next level extreme shit and thought like, yo, this is how you do it. You just walk up to women, ask for the time of day, throw a little cash their way. Or maybe if you just pull it out like they did in the movies, it usually gets the delivery, the girl receiving the pizza going. The delivery boy just had to pull it out. Like, yo, what's up with y'all? The crazy nigga that did it at the Hooters or whatever that shit is called. Then you got old boy on the plane. You just felt that comfortable, huh? You was like, fuck it. We here. We getting there. The oxymoron of it is that, you know, obviously he got arrested. You can't do stuff like that in public. Got off the plane, got escorted by some lovely policemen, taken away. You know, he was banned off the flight. I think he couldn't fly for like 15 or 90 days or some shit like that. And then he also had to pay a $5,000 fine. So that $5,000 he was willing to spend, he spent it. And it was because of the girl, so maybe since she was the reason why he had to spend it, was that okay in his eyes? Was like, he really wanted the $5,000 for the cooch? Or was it like, it didn't matter. He was going to spend that $5,000 regardless. I think, I could be wrong, but I think that's the problem when, like, the parents really push that, you know, school-only, socialize later thing. Everyone that I've interacted with that was like, that was like forced to like, we can only do schoolwork. We can't really go out and about. We'll find a girl later. We'll find a guy later. Those guys are usually fucked. Like, they're weird. And I'm just outside looking in. I'm just an asshole with an opinion. But I think there should be a happy balance. There should be like, all right, we can hang out with friends. We can still go out and party. We can still find us, you know, go out, date, make mistakes, realize this person wasn't for us, this person ain't shit. Like, you know, you gotta have that in your life. And when you don't, then you turn into fucking weirdos who jerk off in public. I don't fucking know. But something's gotta give. More people need to experience stuff. More people need to learn to just get rejection. Deal with the emotional damage. Tuck it, pack it. Build from that. But no. They turn into weirdos in public, jerking off on planes. And people wonder why they go home by themselves. Because they're doing shit like that. I don't know. Something is really wrong with the people in this world, man. And they don't see nothing wrong with what they doing wrong. It's crazy is it's not till people get caught that they have all these regrets. But while they was doing it, where was the regret or the thought process? That's what I truly want to know. Like you knew you shouldn't have done it, but you did it anyways, and then become super embarrassed by the end of it. And it's like, well, why did you even do it? Why didn't you just not do it? And you would have achieved the same outcome. I don't know, man. Times have changed. They're not like they used to be. Bring back the good days. Speaking of airplanes, the ones that just, keep falling from the sky. I think they said it's like 4 planes fall from the sky a month right now. Like we're in the 200 or 300 range of planes just dropping, flying, blowing up. And like, that's crazy numbers. That is insane because if I'm not mistaken, didn't they say flying was safer than driving? Like this was the most safest option. And then here's planes just coming down. It's like a gamble. It's depending on who made the plane and if it's good today, if they fueled it today. And what's crazy is every plane that falls, they be like, it's a woman that was flying. And it's like, no. I only think it was a couple. And women truly have nothing to do with the planes falling out of the sky. I mean, maybe there might have been some neglect somewhere, but I don't think that it was solely that single female pilot that was like, yeah, beach this bitch, let's put this plane down. Like, no, that's not at all the reason why the plane went down. Like, God, even the plane that was in Canada and landed upside down, it wasn't those ladies. It wasn't ladies that was flying. It was guys, and they're like, it's women. Pull the funding for the airlines. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. I actually am taking like a pilot's license class and had to learn about planes and all the crazy cool shit they can do. And the plane flipped because there was too much force pushing the fucking thing up. Now, I heard that the plane was landing, and then I also heard that it just fell. It would make sense that if it was landing because there was too much, upward force that pushed it up, and that's why it did that, and everyone was able to walk out and make it alive and rarely any injuries. And then it also makes sense if it just slowly came down, or maybe it got fucked up in the air, couldn't collect right, and either way it got pushed. That's the reason why I ended upside down. But yeah, planes fall out of the sky is not the women's fault. We can't blame them for it. We can't blame women for every time something fucked up goes on. Like, it's not their fault. You feel me? Motherfuckers worked hard. They went to pilot school. They did their hours. They did what they needed to do. They shadowed who they needed to shadow. They had to fly small aircrafts first. Then they had to co-pilot commercial aircrafts. Then to finally become the actual pilot of whatever. You think they fucked it up after, 2 to 5 years worth of flying and experience, and then this one time they just were like, now we're flying commercial, flip this bitch, let's blow it up. No, that's not what happened. One of them was an issue because of the air traffic controller didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Like, shit like that. That was his fault, not the women. What the fuck? The helicopter into the plane. The helicopter shouldn't even been there. They should have never flew past each other. That should have never happened. But they did. And B, the motherfucker should have never been like, you know what? I'm going to follow them. Should have never happened. It wasn't women's fault. Y'all be ready to just crucify the women. And you need the women. China tried to do that shit where they were like, cut the women out, get rid of them, we don't want them. And then their population decreased very fast. And they were like, hold on, let's keep them around. Maybe, find a way to not blame women for every fucking problem in the world. That's an option. I don't fucking know. Y'all be so goddamn horny all the time, but be quick to throw women under the bridge. It's like, pick a lane. You want to fucking crucify them or you want to love them? Don't make no sense to me. But anyways, the plane that on the roof, and people got out, looked like they were in Canada, so it looked like they were in the middle of nowhere. It looked frozen, okay? We can only go by this janky video. And Delta Airlines only offering these people $30K. I don't know if I said this before, but that is insane to me. That bothers me. No. I will not be taking your measly $30K. It will not. Because after taxes, you're going to lose a whole lot of fucking money. 30,000, let's just call it 15%. If it's only 15% being taken away, you lose some money. Nobody got time for that. Because now you're looking at close to 20. I done lost damn near 10K. Just because your plane fell out the sky and you were like, here's some money. And I think they offered them a free in-flight food voucher or water. You know, just like the basic, we're not sorry, but here's something because the media sees this. Get the fuck out of our face. That's insane to me. I didn't just survive being upside down, dealing with, you know, probably the most traumatic thing that's ever happened. And you're like, yeah, it's 30K. Here's a free water. Goodbye. We hope that you do business with us again. No. If I was in people getting off that plane, I promise you I would own Delta or a plane. There will be some type of extremely large compensation. I will be coming for the most outrageous, ridiculous number I can think of. Just because I know I'm not going to hit that high, but I'm going to hit somewhere in the area I actually want to be in. I'm going to, listen, called the injury attorneys. J.G. Wentworth, somebody going to answer this phone. And I'm going to find the best injury attorney. I'm going to find the best commercial injury attorney lawyer I can find. I don't give a damn. I get the nigga on the OJ trials. I don't care if it's criminal lawyer I got to find. I will find me a lawyer. The best one they got. And be like, listen, I was in the plane that's upside down. That's all I'm going to say. We had your case, sir. And then we will be coming for everything they own. I'm going to walk in that case demanding $25 billion, knowing I'm not going to get that. I'm cool with that. They're going to walk away. You know what? Here's $5 million. I'm cool with that. You know what? Let me get a plane too. I want a small jet. I want the smallest plane you got. I want the money and a small plane. And it's like, why are they purposely cutting corners with these planes, yo? You got Boeing using cheap parts across the board. They're falling apart. They're breaking mid-fucking flight. You got whistleblowers, you know, blowing the whistle saying, hey, these planes ain't right. They get assassinated. This shit is crazy. You tell the truth and somebody like, nah, get him out of here. He can't be talking like that. It's insane. And then the crazy part about this is that planes are shit. They're falling out the sky. You got shit lady pilots apparently. And you still are charging full price for tickets. The tickets are not dropping. You're still full send it. You want to catch a flight? $2,000. We're not comping shit. You pay for what you get. That's wild. I feel like that is really, really wild. Like, there's no way. I gotta risk my life when I get in this bitch and still pay full price. Now, granted, don't get me wrong. I'm still getting on a flight to go where I need to go. You feel me? I'm leaving the country this year. I'm getting on my flight because I ain't taking no boat. I'm gonna go have a great fucking time. I will not live my life choked by fear. But it's insane that they still have these ridiculous expectations. You mean to tell me, while there's a chance that a plane could fall out the fucking sky, I still gotta pay full price? And it's a gamble because, man, it could be any airline. It's not really specifically just one. Fuck that. I wonder if there's like just a plane factory that just makes planes and then companies buy them and slap their logo on them. Or is it like Delta Spirit where they also make their own planes like a Wegmans, or a Walmart, Walmart sells other people's shit, but they also have their own product as well. It's like that where it's like, yeah, we make our own planes, and sometimes we make other people planes, like maybe like a Ford or a GMC. Don't they just make random fucking cars or some shit? Like, I don't fucking know. I truly don't care either. I know the people who do are gonna be like, yeah, this is how it's actually done. I truly don't give a fuck. Have better things to do than comment and be upset and be a nerd. Yeah. I wonder if they do it like that. I've actually been watching a lot of videos on like the different experiences in planes and on different, flight companies. So it's like Spirit's first class, business, and economy. And then it's like Deltas and then the Emirates and, shit like that. Like different companies and their different level of packages. And like, I know economy sucks, but like they truly give the bare fucking minimum. They're just like, you know what? We don't care that you scrape together this $1,500 for this flight. We're gonna make it very, very cheap for you. Like, why can't you just get free pillows and blankets across the board? Even if it was like 3 cents to make it. Because it looks like the free stuff they give in business class costs like maybe $5 to put together. The cheap blanket, the cheap thrown together pillowcase, and then like the little cheap eye mat. Why isn't that just across the board, just here? Everybody get this nonsense. Now, when you get first class, that's a little different. That makes sense for them to have, a cotton bed, or not a cotton, like the foam bed, and a duvet, a nice actual fluff pillow. These people paying close to private jet prices. I expect that kind of treatment. It's crazy though. If you can afford first class, I don't see why you don't fly private. Because I watch Amalfi Jets. This is Colin. And it's like, the prices for what his, private jets cost, so it sounds like if you just if you get a smaller plane and you're flying somewhere, seems like it costs the same price as first class. So why not get all of that amenities and then some, but be alone? Like, there's just you on the plane and people that work on it. That seems like a way better deal. Like, if I'm gonna spend $20 to $50K, why not spend it alone? I don't need people on the plane with me. I feel like that's... Listen, if I can afford a private jet, if I can afford first class, I'm going private. I'm not... I'm not paying for that. It's different. But I do want to experience first class flight, though. So, I mean, if it's just one time, then sure, why not? Let's do it. But what I won't do is I won't continue to pay for it because the goal is to fly private. That's the goal this year, is to fly private. Find Colin's number. That's the first. Find Colin's number. Speak to him directly. Charter the flight. Like, yeah, there's other people that work for him. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to talk to them. I want to talk to Colin. That's the guy. The whole experience is talking to the guy and getting a private flight. Not the guy's minions. No, because I'm just keep calling. Hey, where's? I want to talk to the guy, not those guys. Where there's this bike store where I live, and I only deal with the boss. I don't deal with none of his other people. I refuse. Like when I go to the store and I'm gonna buy something, where's? I ask for him. Then they usually go, "Oh, he's busy. He's unbusy him, please." And then he always comes out. He's always so happy. And he always remembers my name. He always asks about my brother or vice versa. And it's like, this is the guy. Like, I don't want to deal with you guys. You guys aren't relevant to the business here. We need him out front and doing manager stuff. You guys, I don't know, put the fries in the bag. And you know what's crazy is, like, when I had a problem, the associate, whatever, didn't fix the problem, just gave me more problems. The guy comes out of his office. Nobody even called him. He just showed up. And he just fixed it. He found a solution. Even though it didn't have nothing to do with, their company, they didn't have the tools, just fixed it. I need that guy. That's the plain guy. That's what I need. That's what I want going on. I don't want the regular Joe fucking schmoes. I understand you hired them so you could be busy doing what you need to do, but they're not the guy. They don't love it like the guy does. There's always that one manager that just loves it. This is what they do. They live and breathe this company. I need that guy. I'm currently in the market for attack birds. I need some geese. Specifically Canadian geese. Like, can you imagine having a flock of geese at the house ready to just destroy shit? I need that. No one will ever fuck with you and they know you got geese. People hear the honking. They see that, like, the goose with that big old bump on his head charging at them. Are they gonna leave you alone? They ain't gonna bother you. Because they know it's a goose coming at them. And then, like, what do you do in that situation? Like, you came to steal. You came to fuck shit up. You came to rob. There's a dog. All right, cool. I can get past the dog. I can get around the dog. We can put the dog down. But a goose? There's no way around that. That thing's a fucking alarm. Anyone hears a goose honking, they go looking like, what the fuck? Where's that goose coming from? And then, if the neighbors know I got them, and they hear them going crazy for a long period of time. I made your dog barking for a long period of time. It's like, fuck that dog. But a goose? Nah. Fuck the club up. We gotta call the cops right now. My neighbor's goose is honking. And you know what? They might show up because, there's a goose. It's honking. It's on the loose. I'm looking to get some Canadian geese, get their wings clipped so they can't fly away. Get one of them giant attack gooses. Gonna name it Gus. Gus Gustavo Fring from Better Call Saul. I need 1 or 2 geese, and they probably both gonna be named Gus. Gus 1, Gus 2. My next house, there will be a goose. There will be geese, plural, not one. There will be multiple geese. There will probably be an emu, maybe an ostrich. There will be birds that will attack on sight. And I can't control that. Don't come over. The birds will attack, and I will not stop them. They have done the one thing they were purchased to do, which is keep everyone out. Hell, even me. Keep everyone out. Man, get me a fucking goose. Try to get me some golden eggs, man. Can you even eat geese eggs? Like, is that edible? Are they even good? Are those even? I don't know. I've tried duck eggs last year, and they were definitely different. I will say that. Like, it was a first for me. But a goose egg, I've never had goose before either. I need to figure that out. I feel like I have some coworkers that have some shit like this sitting in their freezer. Like, a lot of people just... I know a lot of hunters, so I feel like they probably have run across a goose. Maybe they got goose hunting. Maybe they catch it, hunt it, stuff it in there. Who knows? I don't know. But I need me a goose. And if it dies, well, then I got food. I see it as a win-win. Hooters going out of business. They filed for bankruptcy, y'all. I think the time period for it came and gone, and it lived its time cycle. You know, it did what it needed to do for the generation that didn't want to go home, didn't have full access to beers and titties. It worked, but that generation has come to a close. There's access to bad bitches just like that. There's access to liquor just like that. So, what's the purpose of it? The purpose was for the extra horny men to look at some titties, drink some beer, eat some wings, and they didn't do it in a strip club. You could do that sitting on the front porch now. Well, there's no point in going. And then I understand that they were a restaurant chain first, and essentially you could bring your family there. I mean, you gotta be a different type of nigga to bring your family there, but hey, fuck it. Stranger things have been done. Right? So, you bring your family. Yeah, you're eating the Hooters. I think from when did they open? When did Hooters open? Okay, 1983. That makes sense. 80s to the mid 2000s. You know what? I give them 83 up until like 2013, maybe 2017. That makes sense for this type of business. But after that, you can't just rely on tits and wings to keep your business alive. Like, there's access to beautiful women everywhere, and you could do it right here. What am I going? What reason do I need to go to the bar for? And then, like, I don't know if you've met this generation of people. They are angry. They are mean and rude and angry. If I came here to meet nice ladies, big jugs, get some food, and all I get was an angry lady, maybe big jugs, and mediocre food, why the fuck am I coming back here? I don't know. Going, it just seems weird. Like, if one of my friends was like, let's go to Hooters. No. Why the fuck are we going there? Give me a solid one reason why we're going there. And please don't say for women. Because I ain't going for them hoes. Nobody want them. Bottle girls is the current Hooters. You know what I mean? Like, if you go to anywhere, they got bottle girls. That is the Hooters equivalent. Yeah. Especially when it comes to like them hybrid joints where it's like half club, half bar, half fucking dance hall thing. If that's your thing, go to there. But bringing the fam, like, yo, I know there was regulars in these places. Like, there had to have been. There's regulars everywhere. Like, there's regulars for Applebee's and Denny's and shit like that. Like, that's insane to me. Being a regular to a chain restaurant is just insane because why? Go be a regular at a place that involves regularity, I guess. I don't fucking know. Not a chain. So, I know there's a guy who packed the car up, took his wife and kids, and went to Hooters. And I find that odd because why? What, like, did you get into a fight with your wife and just go down to the local Hootery? Just looking for someone to call you nice names and bring you some wings and beer? I've had their wings before, and it's crazy as I never actually went. I've had, they have it like, in the frozen aisle. Like, they have the Hooters wings or some shit like that. And, not gonna lie, the frozen shit I had, that shit was actually good. Not good enough to go down there and eat. I don't even think there's one in my town. Like, I got me looking shit up and double checking. It doesn't seem like there is one. I think it's the closest one is in Albany, and that's not close to me at all. I'm not driving 6+ hours for this bullshit. No, this janky ass website don't even fucking work. No, they have none near me. Albany, Farmingdale, and Fresh Meadows. Not a single one of those is anywhere close to where I am. Fuck that. No, I see why they're going out of business. I see. It makes perfect sense. And what's crazy is those locations seem like the general target audience for that type of behavior and customers. That's perfect for those kind of people. That makes a world of sense now. Well, that makes nothing but sense. I expect that kind of behavior from those people. Fucking hoots, man. I don't understand it. Just let the company close. That shit was bad for business anyways. Alright, y'all, we getting the fuck out of here. We call it a day. We wrap it up. Calling it an end. I created the name. I'm making the logo. And I started a separate channel where I'm just doing stuff and I'm going to film it. And we're going to see where it goes. So, yeah. I'll let you guys know when it's all final done and ready to be shot out for the public to see. And mostly just be food and outdoor adventures. We're gonna do like some Guy Fieri type stuff. We're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna do stuff. Hope it works. But all right, y'all. Tune in next.